Well, welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. So again, I lost a mod truck. Luckily, it was not either of my Zeeks, but it was my 750. So that's gone, so I'll have to rebuy that at some point. If I remember correctly, I don't believe there is a trailer store that's accessible at the beginning. But we are going to fix this bridge first. So we need metal beams and concrete blocks. And we can get both of those from the warehouse. So let's go. I think there's a trailer somewhere, but we may just have to make 2 trips. I don't have access to a trailer yet, so I have to do that. I think we can get it at the garage, but we have to fix the garage up some, so I should probably do that first, but let me see. Yeah, this gives me trailer store access. Let's do this first. It just makes the most sense to get the trailer access first so I can use my good trailers instead of the crappy vanilla trailers. Because I know there's a couple trailers around that we can use, but so I know this leads to the warehouse because I'm not totally blind when it comes to this map. I have played a little bit of it with a friend on another save file, so I do know some things, but we didn't play that much, only a couple hours, so there's not a whole lot that I know. I just know a couple things, like that little route right there. Okay, so we need metal beams. We need 2 of them. We need bricks. Let's grab the bricks. Yeah, we're just gonna have to do multiple trips here because I don't have a trailer. So that's fine. We will stack the metal beams though, just because nobody's got time for that. Whoops. I'm pretty pleased with the first exploration episode. I think it went pretty well. We got pretty much the whole map opened up, and we picked up almost every single task except for the one because we just missed it. But we'll pick that up probably in this episode. Because once we do this and get the trailer store, then we'll fix that bridge, which will let us go across that way easier, and then we can go grab that last task. And I believe that's, and other than like any locked task or whatever, I believe that is everything that we can pick up right now, so. Phone's ringing. Alright. So grab the metal beams. Unless we can get the metal rolls, we'll get the metal rolls. Getting access to the trailer store is just the most important. Probably getting the garage fully up and running is probably most important. Being able to customize, because like I'm not going to be able to replace my F750 until I can do that. So it really sucks. I don't know why that happens. I did not load any save. When I started the game, I opened the mod browser, made sure everything was loaded, and then I clicked continue on the main menu, and it took me to the load game screen with the warning that some mods are missing. So I was like, okay, so I back out, go back to the mod browser, everything's fine, go back to load game, and everything's fine, it says it's all good, and then I just clicked continue, and I still lost my truck. So I don't know why it does that. It's just weird. I didn't load the game, so it shouldn't have removed anything from my game, but it did. So it's just very frustrating. I get so annoyed by losing trucks, because I'm pretty sure you don't get your money back when that happens. You just lose out. And I know I've said this before, I guess that's just the risk of using mods, but it's just very frustrating. Like, if I just don't understand it, as long as I didn't load the game, it shouldn't have deleted my truck. Or they need to have some way to where, like, it knows what mods you have, and if you don't have that mod, like, loaded or whatever, then it just, like, freezes it or something. I don't know how you would do that. I have no knowledge of video game programming. I just wish there was a better way than it just, like, deleting it from your world. Alright. Last thing, the metal beams, and we will just stack it so we can get both of them over here in one trip, since it is a 2-slot cargo. It's just so nice to be on a new region. Glades just took forever. And just all the farming glades required just sucked, man. Like, it was just awful. And I mean, I even did it, like, when that region first came out, you had to do, like... Excuse me. You had to do, like... I think you had to take 12 potatoes instead of 8 to that airport for, like, one of the final deliveries. But they reduced it to 8. So luckily I didn't have to do the 12. That would have sucked. Alright. Whoops. Alright. It has been, like, totally confirmed about season 11 with Scandinavia. That's like the film one where, like, I think the premise is, like, there's a movie being filmed or something, and there's this really freaking cool looking, like, trailer that you have to haul. I would assume is like a mission trailer, but it's like an actor's trailer or something. It's really cool looking. Like, it looks like an RV. It's sweet. Alright, now we have a trailer store. Let's see what else we have here. So this is restoring the water towers, exploring burned out infrastructure. Let me just see, okay, so I can do everything now. Perfect. Alright, so that fully opened up the garage. So now let's do this bridge repair. get my handy dandy 4-slot sideboard. It's my favorite trailer. Activate task and let's go. Alright, so we need the broken beams, the metal beams, and then concrete blocks, I believe. But it's not showing it because that's like a 2-step thing. Yeah, so 1 concrete blocks, 1 metal beams. I'm like real happy with my thumbnail for this. Whatever you want to call it, series for this region. I got the screenshot myself. That was like, I've been thinking about it for so long because I had played this map a little bit with my friend, like I had said, and I've seen that axe, obviously, and it's also like the loading screen for this specific map for Albany River, and I just, you know, I knew where it was on the map because I had played it a little bit before, and that was just like, I just knew that would be the thumbnail for whenever I got to this region. So I'm really happy with it. Like I said, it's nighttime. I got the moon in the shot. Like, it just looks really good. I just really like it. Pretty pleased with it. I like when I get like when I can do my own screenshots, because sometimes I will just like I'll just get a picture or like an image off of Google, like Glades. That was just an image from Google. It's pretty much just like a stock. Actually, it might have been someone's screenshot. I don't know. If it was, I appreciate your screenshot. And yeah, I didn't care enough. I didn't really enjoy that region to like really care to get a good screenshot. There wasn't really anything cool in the region to get a screenshot of. I guess I could have done like the wind turbines or something. But it didn't even, the wind turbines kind of just felt like a extra thing, because like the farming sucked so bad, so like they added the wind turbine thing just to, you know, make the region, I don't know, make more sense. But like the farming just wasn't, the farming is definitely like the, oops, I'm going the wrong way. The farming was definitely like the, like, I guess the, what's the word I'm looking for? Farming was like the main point of season 9. Is it season 9? No, season 8. This is season 9. Yeah. Season 8 was the farming, whatever they called it, and it just sucked. Like, it was awful. So I didn't care. The tractors suck, but like that tractor looks cool, especially with the big wheels, like the dually wheels. It's awful with the dually wheels. Don't ever use them. But I just didn't care enough. And I've done that with some other regions too. I just used like an image. I didn't actually get my own image. The main one I did, I took that screenshot of the lumberjack guy because I thought that was a cool thing. Well, actually, maybe Glades is the only one I didn't actually get my. I know there a couple of them I've changed the screen, or I've changed the thumbnail like halfway through the series, because I used just like a basic image at first and then I got my own image of something else later and just replaced it. So Glades, I for sure did not take that screenshot though, so whoever did, I appreciate your service. But the one for this region, this axe that is right here, I 100% got that screenshot myself. And I actually lit the axe with my truck's lights. Because when you set the thing to, like, here, I'll show you. When you go into photo mode and you set this to night, like, you can see how dark. Oh, I need to change the aperture. You can see how dark it is, like with the axe. Like, this is almost the exact thumbnail, but like the axe is so dark. So like I parked the 750 like below the camera right here and turned on the headlights, and it lit the axe up, and it just, I don't know, it just looked really good, in my opinion. You may think it looks like shit, and if you do, that's okay. Let me know. I appreciate any and all feedback. I would prefer it to be constructive, but you know, not all feedback is constructive, so if you have some feedback, let me know. Alright, there is the bridge fixed. Now should we go pick up this, it might be kind of hard to get there. How do you even get there? Let's investigate a little bit. I don't have my 750. The 750 should have been parked like right over there, but it's gone because of like what I explained earlier about mods. So I don't have it. There's got to be a path that gets you over there. Like, how the hell? Yeah, maybe that way. Let's see if I can get through up here. I'm not worried about this truck getting stuck necessarily. I just don't want to get like in a really cramped area and not be able to turn. Yeah, there's very clearly a road here. Or not a road, a path. Alright, so we're gonna go pick this up. And then I want to work on tasks. I prefer to do tasks first, but I just like to make sure I repair bridges and anything, because that obviously makes it easier to get around if you have your bridges fixed. But tasks often like unlock, you know, or they often give you things like trucks or whatever else. So I just like to. Actually, I don't think there's any trucks that were added in this. All right. Yeah, I can get that. Let's leave this trailer up here. And we'll just yeet ourselves down this cliff and get it. I don't know where it has to go. Oh, deliver to the repair center. I'm just gonna drag it out of here and then I'll winch it in a better point. I may actually put it in the trailer if I can. This crane's crazy, it'll lift anything. And it should have a top winch point, most scouts do. Yep. I can probably actually put it in the back of the truck. This crane's insane. There we go. It's in there. Packed. Perfect. Alright, let's hook our trailer back up and be on our way. Where am I going? Is it to the garage? Yeah, it's just back to the garage. I assume it's probably going to give me this Hummer, which this game has given you like 700 Hummers by this point. You get one in Alaska, you get one... I don't know, there's a couple places where you get Hummers. They just like give them out like, you know, free candy. And it sucks. I mean, I don't like it. There might be some people out there that do, but I don't really like any of the base game scouts other than the 750 and the Lodestar. Those are like the two I go to all the time. And obviously the 750 I use as modded, but you know, the vanilla 750 is perfectly fine. I prefer the modded one because it's a 750 for one. So, which granted, the vanilla 750 can tow like regular trailers, but it cannot tow scout trailers, even considering it's classified as a scout in this game. But like in real life, a 750 would be able to pull literally any trailer, and I get why they have scouts not be able to, because, you know, it just kind of takes away from the balance of the game. If like the 750 can tow any trailer, then it just makes it kind of overpowered, which I get. But at the same time, it's treated as a scout in this game, so it should just be able to tow scout trailers. And since it's such a big truck in real life, it should be able to tow big trailers as well. So I just like it. And of course, it does. Obviously, the mod I use has a pretty overpowered engine and drivetrain, or gearbox, or you want to call it. And I won't lie to you, I do use them, and I have like the most OP tires on it as well. But I just do that because it just makes like scouting out a map and clearing the fog really, really, like, I don't know, it's just a less frustrating task to do. Clearing out the fog on maps is kind of a pain in the butt, so to be able to do it easily in a truck like that is just more fun in my opinion. So I just prefer it. I know some people don't like mods, and I don't really care either way, as long as you're not using like the most overpowered crazy mod, you know. But I mean, even if you are, if you enjoy playing the game that way, then play the game that way. I don't care. What the... That is not what I wanted to do. Okay, it's infinite here, right? Yeah. Did not mean to do that. How do I... Ugh. I'll just delete them. I didn't mean to do that. It won't let me remove it. It's probably because I have this truck packed, whatever. I was trying to fuel up my truck, and then I didn't even fuel up the truck. Stupid. Yeah. I don't even remember what I was talking about now. I really did not. I don't know why it defaulted to picking up cargo like that. That was weird. I guess I can check if anything needs this fuel. I don't know what would, but... Repair it. Refuel it. Deliver to the ranger's house. So why did I have to drive here? Like, what the... Is there anything that needs this fuel? Let me just check. Okay, that's that. Water tower, water tower. Can't do any of that yet. Can't do any of that yet. Alright. I'd love to get rid of it, but we'll just carry it around for now. It is not packed, though. I should probably just pack it. Why is the truck red? Like, saying it's not packed. It's kind of weird. I'm really not sure why it made me drive to the garage to repair that. I could have just repaired it out in the field and then delivered it to the ranger's house, but whatever. Very unnecessary. I knew it. I knew it. I do not want you though, so but we'll just recover you and sell. Okay. Unpack, remove, get rid of it. Don't need it. Okay, what are we gonna do next? See what we can do quickly, because we don't have a whole lot of time. I could... Well, no, maybe not. Because I'm gonna run out of metal rolls there, I'm pretty sure. This would actually be something we should do. Yeah, let's do that. I do need to get my truck again though, so let's just do that real quick. Here. See, it's not showing up again. Like, what? Yeah, alright, we're just, well, I'll have to fix that later. I don't want to do that without a scout. That's just silly. That's really far away. That's really far away. That's gonna take too long. That's kind of far away. Although, we could probably do that. Yeah. It's not super far away. It's all road to get there, so. Alright, let's make sure we get fuel this time. There we go. Or I could do this, but again, that's just like a point kind of thing, like point to point, so I'd prefer to have my 750 for that. But for some reason, it's just not showing up in my mods, which is weird. So I'll have to check that, make sure it's good. But I have to quit out of this game and then go to the mod browser, and I just don't feel like doing all that right now. But I will make sure it's working for next episode, and that we have the truck for next episode. Like, I know down there is a crafting station. I don't think I need to take a generator to it. Maybe I do? I don't remember. But it definitely, you craft things. And I believe... I don't know. It's weird because that warehouse doesn't have a whole lot of stuff. So I gotta figure out where I get stuff from. I prefer the crafting things where you just pop a generator and you can just craft things. I don't like the crafting ones where you have to take items to craft other items. That's really annoying to me. Like, Amur is like that. Amur is awful with that. And Amur has different crafting recipes for things than, like, normal. So it's just different. And, like, different maps have different recipes, too. Like, the, is it the metal beams? There's a recipe for something. I think it might be metal beams. And it's different. There's 2 different recipes on Amur depending on which map you do it on. This is very strange. Like, the one only requires metal rolls, but then the other one requires metal rolls and, like, medium pipes or something. It's really dumb. I actually did this when I was playing with my friend, so I remember this. Yeah, they're, like, down here on the... I never use my crane anchors. Like, you just don't need to with this truck. Let's put this in the trailer. I have the hiccups. I'm really sorry, I, like, can't get rid of them. What are you... Oh, I was pushing the wrong button. I was like, why is it not going down? That'll be fine, it'll pack. Getting turned around here is going to be fun. What? Why? Don't fall off. That should 100% pack. Okay, there we go. I guess it was like too far forward, I don't know. Alright, I gotta get turned around because we have to go back to the trailer park, which is over near... over past the garage, I think. I should be able to turn around here. I think we're running just a little bit long here, but that's alright. I don't mind running a little bit long with SnowRunner episodes just because of the nature of the game. Let me just make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah, that's right past the garage. So once we get back to the road, this will be quick. to get too crazy though. I cannot get rid of these hiccups. They're killing me. Seriously, the axe is just so cool. Well, it's like one of my favorite things. The lumberjack is pretty cool in Maine. I just like when a region has something like that, because then it makes a good thumbnail. When a region doesn't have like a very like obvious, you know, set piece for like what the region's about, it kind of sucks because I have to like, I don't know, it's like take a picture of something random with my park truck next to it. Yeah, that's good English there. With my truck parked next to it. Like I don't even have my truck in this thumbnail. Well, technically the lights are lighting up the axe, so it is kind of in the thumbnail, but it's just a picture of the axe and it looks cool. I'm not sure what I'm going to do for British Columbia, which is the next region. I'll figure that out when I get to it though. I have loaded that first map because I do have the Kenworth. I went and did the task to get the Kenworth just because I wanted to try it out. But other than that, I didn't do anything else. So when we do get there, you will see that that map has, you know, obviously I've driven on it and I got the Kenworth, but I didn't do anything else. That was the only thing I did. And I kind of regret it because the Kenworth kind of sucks without upgrades, so I'm not even using it because I need to get upgrades for it. It's just very, very slow. And it also just seems to get stuck when it like is pulling a trailer for some reason. I don't know, it's weird. It's like it doesn't have power with like the stock engine. Alright, there we go. Well, I'm going to end this episode here. We'll pick up in the next episode doing more tasks. And like I said, I will get my F750 so we can do some other things with that. And yeah, this region is going to go quick. I already know. Like, I can just tell you it's going to be quick just because there's not really... Like, I don't know, I just feel like there's not a whole lot here. Like, even these lists are... Other than this one, that list is pretty big. But these ones are really short, so... I don't think it's going to take long. It's definitely not going to take 52 episodes. That's for damn sure. So anyway, leave a like if you liked it. Subscribe if you want to. And I will catch you in the next episode. Have a good one.